Hello everybody! Today we are playing Dungeon Defenders, which is a really awesome game. It's probably one of our favorite games. We took a break for a while from playing it, but we absolutely love it. It's on the Xbox, the PS3, PC, and on mobile devices, so it's pretty much everywhere. It's a really good game to play. Odin loves to play it, and Lily loves to watch everybody else play it. So today we're going to play some Dungeon Defenders, and we're going to start from the very beginning. You guys are going to go with us while we create new characters and level and all that fun stuff. So Colin's here too, if you want to say hi.
Hey everybody, and I'm also going to be recording so you can see a side-by-side on how each of the characters are built, what we're doing and whatnot.
Alright, so this is my current character list. I'm actually really good with the Squire, which is my aggro here. I am definitely a melee guy when it comes to this. I have my aggro, I have a mill, which is my sorcerer, I have a robot, a hunter, a jester, and a summoner. So what we're going to create is a new character, and I think me and Colin need to decide what we want to go ahead and create. So Colin, you could like the princess. I don't know if you should go with that today though.
Well, let's go ahead and see what options we have here.
A brave knight in trained in reconnaissance. The steep
monk.
Once a peaceful.
Ideally, I'd like something that I don't have.
A mysterious visitor.
So I think we should go ahead and get huntress.
Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and get my countess since my son deleted my other one. I really want to go ahead and get a countess back up. So here, I'm going to decide the colors. I'm just hitting RB because I'm using a controller with this. To kind of find one I like. I usually end up going with princess, but I want to do something different for you guys. Let's go with that one. That one's kind of cool.
And as you guys can see, it's pretty customizable as far as what you can do with the skin, the hair color, the accessories.
Yes. So what I'm going to do is we need to come up with a name. I'm just going to hit random. And, I actually really like that one, so I'm going to go with that one. And this will be the character that I'll play with you guys most of the time, but sometimes I'll jump on the other characters so you guys can see how we play with them. And especially some of the higher levels, like Insane. We're trying to get into a little bit of the Nightmare, but that's really hard. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and select my character. I'm going to go into my tavern. I'm going to go to private match. I don't really want a whole bunch of people like jumping in. I want Colin to be able to join. So he should be able to do that in a little bit once I get into my tavern, which is right here. Since this is a new character, you always get your first level. With her, I'm going to build into damage because she's a melee person. This is my tavern here. You'll see all these like trophies for stuff that we have achieved. They're kind of all over. We have dummies that we can attack. We have this guy who is our shopkeeper, or tavern keep, sorry. And you can buy some stuff from him, pets, weapons and armor, but I have a lot of stuff in my box, so I don't really need to do that. And you can get different services.
Okay, I need you to invite me. It says that you're not playing anywhere.
How do you invite? Oh, I see right there. Invite friends. And I have to go here. Because Steam is really wonky, guys. It's not working. Oh, it's over here.
You're hitting invite, it's not going through? Or
There you
what?
go. No, it's going now. You should have it. Do you have it?
Yes, right as I got off.
Set another one. How about now? Do you have it? You in? Are you in? Hello? I'll take that as a yes because I can hear him.
I am in, yes.
Okay, it closes out. So the tavern keep gives you stuff. You have those two dummies there, you have a dummy over here that pets will attack, which helps with figuring out how well your pets are. There's a dummy up there. And also, I want to let you guys know, because we didn't know about this, once you go through and if you complete all the story levels, there's what, 9 of them? Or how many is there? I don't know right now. But once you complete the whole story level on one difficulty, all of them, you get this little door here that opens up. And you have this little monitor here. You can
There's
change
14.
media, 14, okay. And you have this, which, you know, is now a forge, but there was a chest in here that had tons of mana, and there was big swords and stuff. So here I can change the music, which I don't know what I just changed it to, but I'm keeping it because it's nice and quiet. And it has all these Mountain Dew bottles and stuff like that.
For
But
those of you that want to listen to the music, hold on just a second.
I have some kind of music, it's just quiet. And this is the forge over here. We're gonna go here. And this is where I can look at my items. Like I said, I have a lot of stuff already.
Just quiet.
I have stuff, but a lot of my stuff is really higher levels. I have 80-level characters, 60-level characters. So we'll get into that. And this is my crystal right now. I have it looking like a book. Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and go in here, and we're gonna start. We're gonna go on medium because we have played a lot. So I think we could pretty much handle it on medium. We could probably do hard, but I don't want to overwhelm you guys. So, we're gonna go and start on deeper well on medium, and we'll see how that works. 'Cause there's a lot of stuff to it inside there.
Etheria.
You guys can get the game over that.
Once you get the game, you get the cinematic.
Okay, Odin. Odin. Thank you.
Okay, so there's a couple of different things that you guys need to know about your character. You have your melee damage, you have your tower damage, and both of those are represented over here. Your hero is your melee damage, or just your hero damage in general. And then your defense damage is whatever traps and towers that you put down. With the Huntress, she's really, I would say hero damage to start off with, and then she builds into her traps a little bit. And then once her traps are up, they really start getting OP. Which is why she's set on veteran.
I think mine's like easy or whatever, but I really like the Squire and the
Yeah,
it's the same.
no, the traps that the Squire has
Or
are
Countess,
pretty
yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
You know, because I get some really pretty cool stuff. I have slice and dice, bowling ball turrets, and harpoons. Those are definitely the 3 that you want to build up to. But the spike brigade is pretty good, and the bouncer is really good for a lot of these lower levels before you get the slice and dice. You really end up using a lot of these, of the Squire and the Countess, because their towers are pretty cool.
What I'm doing is I'm kind of acting as a support character here. Anything that tries and goes to hit her shield will get blown up first. Now, since we're level 1, I don't have a lot in there, it's only 2, but I'll be able to level that up as we level.
Probably not right now, though.
No.
You don't get a lot of mana,
Okay,
which is what we open the chest up for.
are you ready to G up?
So we hit G, it's a lot faster than going to the crystal and activating it. So we have these little guys. We have goblins coming out first.
We have to wait till they're outside of that purple ring before we can actually hit them. Unless they're mages or anybody else that can shoot.
Or archers, which are that there is shooting the arrow at me. Now you see these guys, they have little lightning bolts on them. This means they have electrical damage and resistance. So if you were to try to build up something, you definitely want to make sure you have something that will help with
You want physical and elemental damage, you don't want one or the other.
Yeah, you definitely want to make sure you build all around on everything. So I put my 2 to the tower damage, so where those do more damage. And as you increase your level, you can hold more mana, which is good. There's not really much I can do other than maybe drop it all to Colin. So if he's not full...
What you guys just saw there was a piece of equipment, some boots that I was able to go ahead and put on right away. You can see now that I'm wearing the boots, and that goes towards my overall setup. So for this one, I get a 2% general resistance.
Which is good. So...
And all your equipment goes towards everything. Now the only downside with the Huntress is that until you get her really leveled up, you are always repairing traps.
Do you have mana? I have 60 mana.
I have, well, I have 14 now.
Well... Okay.
There are some boots over there.
Alright, so I could actually use this. You guys saw me looking at a helmet or whatever. I could use it to level 6. But I'm going to equip this because I have, as you can tell, I have no armor on. So I'm going to go ahead and equip that. And now I have armor. You need armor. Definitely need it. And now it seems kind of wimpy, but definitely... Oh, there's a sword over there. But as you guys build up, once you get to godly and mythical... Oh, that's pretty good sword. You get like hundreds and 20% on a lot of your different stats and stuff. So right now they seem kind of wimpy, but once you get higher, they're pretty cool. Are you empty in mana?
I have 54 mana. I can drop some more stuff. What I wanted to go over real quick with them is kind of what the stats are on the equipment. So for the Huntress, and each character has its own stats for its equipment, which is really nice whenever you're going through and you're building different characters. It's not the same experience every single time, so that really helps with the overall gameplay.
Yeah, every character is different. Even the boy and girl counterparts, they have different abilities. So you definitely want to go ahead and try everything. We have everything but the barbarian.
So what I'm showing here is this is my range damage, how much damage I do per shot. This is an additional poison damage. So anybody that's got poison resistance isn't going to get that 3 on it. And then I do 2 shots per second right now. And then I have 15 shots in my clip. Now I will go through 15 shots very quickly until this gets leveled up. And I can level it up to a level 12 down at the very bottom right hand side. It shows what the levels are. Excuse me for a second.
I am still using my base sword, because as you saw the sword I picked up earlier, I can't use level 3. So down here in the lower left corner, that 152 out of 452, that's my XP. So I have to get up to 452 before I can use it. I'm actually going to go in here and I'm going to cheat and see if maybe I have...
No using items that you haven't picked up yet.
Hey.
It's not...
I think everything is like level 60 and up anyways. But...
It's not fair to our listeners to see OP stuff right off the bat.
Well, you guys can see what you have to look forward to. But as you can tell, I have a lot of stuff. I don't have anything I can use. I don't have any lower things. And I'm just going to put the mana in my box because I'm tired of waiting for Colin.
Okay, and what I'm showing guys is the map here. The map is a nice way to be able to see where the traps are, where the enemies are going to come out at, because it changes every single level. The first level we only had 1 door, now we have 3 doors coming up. And it looks like we're ready to go.
Get to your side, fool. Hello, little goblin.
Now you can see that my shots are a little slow, because I do the 2 shots per second. And I think the other one was probably 4 or 5.
Okay, the thing with the hunters, or not, fire and the countess is they kind of like auto attack. They will. It is a setting, you can turn it off, but I like to use it especially at the higher levels, where they will go and hit the different people, and you can get yourself in trouble, especially once you get to wait a second, like I said earlier, and there's a whole bunch of goblins, because the goblins can kill you. Archers are gonna try to kill you, but oh, and I did it level. I was really hoping I could get it to a level 3, but I think it's okay. But what I'm gonna do is, since I have mana, I'm gonna come up here, because this red area right here, this purple, there's gonna be guys coming out of there soon. And I wanna have my stuff set up first. Now we have a spike blockade on each side. Colin?
Yes.
Can you check on our children, please? Look. Oh, I can use that. Now, usually if we see stuff that we can't use, we usually offer it to each other. But so there's the spike blockade. Now this is going red, which is for me, for what I have is better. Which essentially this is because when I have the whip height of has 1% general damage, and this will take away 1%. We don't know that. Like less damage.
It's sorry that you guys are getting wind and there's pop up and down behind you right in front of
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, we established that. Oh, the sword. Can I use it? I can use it! Which just means I can actually do a little bit more damage than my, I would assume, like, 1.
Do you have any more mana?
Yes. Okay. I don't remember how I got that.
You've got 60.
How do you drop it? Oh, I guess I can do it that way.
You can also hit I, or select if you're using controller. Go to where it says drop mana, and then put what the amount is that you want to drop. M is the fastest because if you just want to drop everything. That's the other thing that I like is that even though we're using controllers, I can still jump on the keyboard.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like using the controller though, because on this game there's a lot of buttons to push. And I get frustrated really easily when I'm having to move with my keyboard along with doing attacks and stuff like that. Like even with League of Legends, I get frustrated really easily because I end up hitting the wrong buttons. And even Guild Wars, I get kind of frustrated with it. Just because I hit the wrong stuff. Get out of there.
Got a little big level 2.
Well, I should hopefully level to level 3 after this.
So many freaking arrows.
Really hope I get to level 3. Oh, there he is. Alright, oh look. There's a helmet.
We should have leveled on that.
Yes, I did level. I'm actually not going to get that helmet because it does negative 1% general and I don't even have a helmet on yet. So that's going to make me be in negative. I don't want to be in negative.
Okay, right now, you guys may have noticed that my traps are only getting 2 bombs per thing. I'm going to go ahead and increase that by adding it to my tower health. For the Huntress, that's what it does, is it increases how many that are dropped down in a session. So I should have 4 now.
Alright, so I went to have her.
2.
because I had picked up that sword that I could use at a level 3. So I'm going ahead and look at that, and it's a lot better. I get 22 damage versus 15, and the knockback is 55 versus 50. So I'm actually going to go ahead and equip that. That does a lot better damage. So I'm going to come over here. I can heal some stuff. I'm going to heal. Repair that stuff. Now, we don't really pick up a lot of the stuff. If we're not going to use it, we're not going to pick it up. Just because it ends up counting into mana for everybody once we start the combat wave. So that just makes it fair for everybody. Instead of one person getting everything and then selling it and getting tons of mana, we share.
I got it, a gas trap now, so that's good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you guys, I have my bouncer brigade. You guys want to see it? It's pretty awesome. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to put it up here. We don't have anything, so I'm going to come here. I'm going to sell this one. Boop. Boop. Now, this is really cool. You guys are going to love this, alright? I hope you love it. I love it. This is definitely one of my favorites.
Okay, now, the thing about this game is we can't just put down traps willy-nilly. Over on the upper right-hand side, you'll see where it says what wave we're on, 4 or 5. We're in the build phase, and defense units. Defense units is how much each unit costs, and how much we have left out of that. So when I go in and I'm summoning my defenses, like, my proximity mine is 3 defenses. So every time I drop it, it takes 3 out of those defense units. And then once we hit 60, that's it. We can't put up anymore unless something is destroyed or sold. Man, what is up with all the negatives?
Yeah, I know. There is a way around that, though. Once you guys get to it, you can get a summoner, and he has his own amount of minion units, which is essentially the same thing as defense unit, but he uses minions, which is really cool. I would love to do a summoner for you guys sometime. Where you can go around and you summon the minions and stuff, and he has his own set that's separate from whatever you're using in there. So you can have 2 sets, so it doubles it. So you can have 120 on this level if you have a summoner, which is really good for like hardcore and insane and stuff like that. So I want to show you guys my bouncer. Let's go up here where this bad guy is. Okay, alright. Not doing anything yet? Now watch. Boom! Pretty awesome. 2 hits and he's dead from that. And it's really strong, and especially once I start moving up and I get a lot of stuff in my damage from my towers and range, it will be bomb. I think as far as powers, the knights, the fire, and the counters definitely OP as far as that. Not really much can beat their stuff.
And what we'll do is, once we've gone through the story mode with our basic characters, we'll show you what some of the special characters are like the summoner and the robot, what have you.
Now that I can have 100 mana, I can actually upgrade. I'm going to show you guys what that does.
Let's go ahead and save.
Right now, I'm doing 207 attack damage at an attack rate of 3.8 seconds. Okay? Sorry.
There we go. Now I'm doing 3.
I'm going to upgrade it. And now I'm doing 472 attack damage, which is higher, and the attack rate is lower, which is really good. So you definitely want to go ahead and level your stuff. I'm not going to level everything just because this is the last wave. I don't want to waste all my precious mana that I could be saving to upgrade things.
That's
So
not bad. Okay, and what I'm doing is I'm looking at an upgrade where instead of 21 plus 3 poison, I would get 25 true damage. So that way I'm doing more damage right off the bat, and it has a bigger clip. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to this.
yeah, so definitely you guys want to get as much roll damage as you can. Oh, look at that! Got 2 things. Oh, I don't have massive. I need Yeah.
Now, elemental damage does go up higher than physical damage as you're upgrading it, but it's really physical damage that you're going to want, because that's going to hit everybody. Ooh, new gun. This one does 32 damage, but I'm not going to take it because it only does 1 shot per second, and the clip size is 14. So there's a lot of different factors in trying to decide if you want to go ahead and take a gun or pick up a new sword or whatever.
Yeah, and this one I'm looking at is good, but I'm not going to go with it. Just because we don't have a lot of people that have a fire resistance.
Oh, okay, you got it.
Yeah, I have something everywhere. Check your map, man.
Oops, not enough to repair. And as you guys just saw, if you don't have enough mana to repair, it gets wasted.
No, it repairs it part way. It repairs it as much as it can.
But it's not fully repaired, is what I was trying
It's not,
to say.
yeah, it's not fully repaired, but it's more repaired than it was earlier.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I think so.
G up.
Eat this chip. Now these big guys are orcs. And the reason why I came up here is because they do massive damage. Well, it's not like massive damage, but good amount of damage, and 2 of them on my little tower is not to do my tower any good. So we have orcs, archers, and goblins. You guys can. There are mages. There are ninjas. I can't remember the right word to use for it. Oh look, I died, you guys. Sorry. When you start flashing red like that means you're gonna die. So I just lost all my mana that I had too. So I'm gonna come down here and get some more while doing this.
Now, a cool little side note on that, if you die in the build phase, like you accidentally just walk off a cliff or something, you actually keep your mana, but if you die in a combat phase, then you lose it.
I hate when everything is all right on top of each other. So since I died, I want to put some into my health. Alright.
Yeah, I'm upgrading my health as well. I actually went from a level 4 to a level 7, so I had some more points.
Did you pick up stuff?
I haven't picked up anything yet.
I think it's because I grabbed something and they were the same.
Pick up that. Also, you can usually tell if something is pretty good by the thumb in the upper left-hand corner. If it's a big green thumb, then it's usually better. If it's a red thumb, then it's saying that it's not. But you do need to go ahead and take a look at everything, because once you get into the higher levels of your equipment, it'll say that it's good because one aspect of it is better than the other.
Alright, and I did want to show you guys this. When I was looking at this little thing, you guys can see my armor over here that I have equipped, and there's this little glowy square around it. What that means here is that I have them where they're pretty much the same. They're all leather. Now they're different types of leather, but they're all leather armor. So you get an extra armor boost off of that, which is really good. So if you can, try to make it so your stuff is the same because you get extra stuff. Odin, calm down, please. Thank you. So, definitely want to go ahead and do that. So,
Yeah, so that was the first level. We're going to go ahead and break this whole tutorial down by the levels. Right now you can see that the most valuable player was Tricia because she had more kills and she was out there a little bit more than I was.
that's normal.
And that's mostly because of her towers. Whoever has the better towers, honestly, is going to be the most valuable player unless they just go out there and wreck everything. So
Yeah.
we're going to go ahead and stop the video here. We hope you guys enjoyed it so far, and we'll go ahead and continue on the next level. Remember, the family that games together stays together. Bye.